I'm going to get you forearms once and for all.
Hey everybody, I'm Stu Carter from Atamaii TV and Ben10Toys.net. Stand by for a Ben 10 toy review. Yeah, for this toy I had to go back a few years. 6 years to Ben 10 Omniverse to bring you forearms for Ben 10 Omniverse. Let's have a good look at the package. Yeah, you've got the Ben 10 Omniverse package. It's got features 16-year-old Ben on the front, along with the newer version for Ben 10 Omniverse, the newer version of the Omnitrix. And forearms, he doesn't look like the current forearms. And we'll talk about how he got different later on. You got the forearms in the package, that's your standard figure. And you got this little mini figure to go with the Omnitrix Challenge, which I talked about the Omnitrix Challenge some time ago, years ago. Well, probably 6 years ago. It's like you put these little mini figures in and then you punch it and they all pop out and then, I don't know, you play, yeah. Here's the back. Let's look at what's on the back of the package here. So on the back of the package, they got an advertisement for the Omnitrix Challenge, fine. And then they got all the other figures in this release from 6 years ago. And they're showing you what you can get. You can get 10-year-old Ben 10. I don't have that one exactly right here to show you, but I've got another version of him from Omniverse, 10-year-old Ben with a hoverboard. Yeah, and then you could have gotten Rook, and I do happen to have a Rook here. I reviewed him years ago, but maybe I'll do it again if you guys really want me to. You know, I'll take him out of the package for you. And then you could have gotten the 10-year-old, the 10-year-old Ben. Did I say the first one was 16-year-old Ben? And then you can get the 10-year-old Ben. You've seen me talk about him many times because he's handy to use for a demonstration of the old versus the new. And then Edel, I don't have the basic figure of Edel, but I've got this large figure, the deluxe figure. It comes with the voice message thing that goes on one of the Omnitrixes. Yeah, I'm going to talk about him eventually. Just hold your horses. And then you can get blocks. Well, there's forearms, and then you can get blocks. And I got a standard blocks. Yeah, we'll talk about him. And you can get sock squatch. Well, I've got a new sock squatch. I don't have an old sock squatch. Yeah, that would be another one to find. That would be a good one to find. And then Gravattack. I don't have a Gravattack, but I did a review of him years and years ago. Feedback. I don't have a basic feedback, but I've got this deluxe one again with the voice thing. I'm not even going to press it because I don't want to run the battery out. I'm not even sure if the battery still works or if I can replace it. So yeah, that's another one we need to do. And then Spider Monkey, and I don't even remember if this is the new Spider Monkey or this is the one from Omniverse. I get confused. Okay, yeah. Well, let's get him out of the, I have one more thing to tell you about the package. You might notice that this package is a little darker. It's been oxidized. That's because it's been on the shelf for a long time, for 6 years, and in a hot climate. And I bought this in the Philippines. It was originally priced at 500 pesos, that's $10. That's probably a discount right there, and then it was marked down to about $8. So I guess that's a good price. And it's in good shape, you know. The package is still pretty good. I wouldn't try to sell it on eBay for 50 bucks. That wouldn't be fair because the package has been beat up, you know. But it hasn't been compromised and it hasn't been crushed or anything. All right, you ready to get them out? Okay. Okay, so here's forearms out of the package. Of course, he looks a lot different from the modern forearms or the original one too. He's much redder and he's got a different suit. Now, you see, in the original series, original Ben 10, he had a white shirt with a black stripe. See, a lot like the current forearms, okay? All right, and then Ultimate Alien, he got this one. In Ultimate Alien, he had a dark red kind of crossover bands, and the Omnitrix was on his chest. And then in Omniverse, he's like this dark red, green and black tank top. Spikes on his head, yeah, and you can see the spikes here, right? And then Omnitrix on his belt, right? Okay, and usually, or I believe every time in Omniverse, when 16-year-old Ben called up forearms, he became like this. The 10-year-old had the last one, the Ultimate Alien one, okay? First appearance of forearms was in the original series, in the second episode of the original series, January 2006. That's 10, 12 years ago, right? In Omniverse first appearance, Minnie Happy returns to the show as 16-year-old Ben, December 2012, 6 years ago. He's a Tetraman from planet Kronos. All right, let's compare him to, now I also note that he's got some pretty spindly legs, especially when you compare him to the Playmates. This is the Playmates version, Playmates Toys version of forearms. You can see also Playmates Toys that gave you a lot beefier toy for basically about the same amount of money. So that's that. That was pretty. I mean, Bandai made great toys, but they got pretty small. This would be the basic figure that you can get for Playmates. I may have to back this off to get the rest of them in here. Let me back off my camera, zoom back a little bit. Let's see if we can get them all in here. That's the basic. This is your basic forearms from Playmates Toys. And here's the lights and sounds version. Yeah. Yeah, you know, forearm, right? Yeah. Here's the Omni Enhanced version, even bigger, same price. That's pretty nice. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, forearms. I'm getting them spindly legs. And then it's nice you can even get this super huge version. Oh, he's too big even for the camera. I'm sorry. I gave him a lightsaber. Let's see, that's a coming adventure we're gonna do. Okay. All right. Close up. Okay, so here I've got it been close up for you, and you can see, of course, the 4 eyes on forearms, the 4 green eyes, the spikes on his elbows and on his head. He's got ID numbers on his back and safety symbols. And he's got the Omnitrix symbol on his belt. And he's got these spindly little legs. And yeah, you get the little minifigure for forearms that goes on the Omnitrix challenge. Now let's see forearms on his home planet of Kronos.
I'm going to get you, forearms, once and for all. Whoa.
Forearms, you are no match for my technology.
Forearms, my spells are too much for you.
Well, did you like that? I hope so. Hit that subscribe button. It's right down there. And use that notify bell. Tell me in the comments that you turned on the notify, and I will try to give you a shout out. And until next time, have a great day.